Hey there, I'm Lisa James, your tarot reader. Welcome back to my channel and your reading for the week of May 12th. Hopefully you're having an awesome day. I don't know where the time is going, honestly. It's already the middle of May. What is happening? Why is time just flying by in every aspect of my life? Is it because I'm 55 now? I don't know. Can't figure it out. Anyway, friendly reminder that my Dabbler to Diva online beginner's tarot course, the cart closes next week, Tuesday, May 16th. We start the following week, May 23rd, for 5 weeks of instruction. It's an amazing course, all done online, of course, like many things these days. And each class is an hour and a half long. They're all recorded for you to keep forever and ever. There are optional worksheets for each class, and you'll be joining with an amazing community of graduates and new students who the graduates have taken these courses many times. They love it so much. And the new students are really excited to dive into the tarot. I teach my own unique method of reading the cards, which means you won't have to memorize anything. I offer a lot of really fun, like hacky tricks to be able to remember certain things, and I teach you how to read the cards intuitively, so you'll be able to read for yourself and others and provide a really transformational experience for everyone that you pull out the cards for. So it's really fun. The pricing is amazing. I offer a bundle course for the two classes, level 1, which is 5 weeks, level 2, which is 4 weeks. Level 1, as I said, starts a week from Tuesday, runs for 5 weeks, and level 2 we do in the fall, and it's 4 weeks long, and we dive even deeper into the tarot. We dive into the elements of the tarot and how to work with elements together. Like if you get a spread with a lot of wands, what does that mean? How can I balance out the wandsy fiery energy? There's a little inside scoop there. Wands represents the fire element. If you have a very fiery situation, what other elements can I bring in to help calm that down? I share all of that. I also share how to open your own tarot business, how to work with clients. I mean, it's just an amazing deep dive into everything tarot. So hopefully you'll join us. $197 Canadian for 9 weeks of instruction, 5 days left to register. The cart closes, and I won't be running the duo again until 2024. So hopefully you will join us. All right, ready to see your cards? Here we go. Remember, there are no bad cards, only information in my world, and thank goodness. Oh, wow. Okay, so speaking of elements, I bet you're feeling very emotional lately. There is an area of your life that is bringing up a lot of emotion, and it's not like fiery anger emotion. It's more of those melancholy, I don't even want to say sad necessarily, but I feel like you're in a bit of a sad kind of funk. And so let's have a look at your cards and see what is actually going on. We have the Queen of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Now, if I were to guess, I would imagine that there are some, either you're a mother or a parent and there are children involved, or there is someone, and it maybe is you, who's a little bit on the emotional, immature side when it comes to a certain situation. Just an awareness for you to have. Here's what I love about the tarot, okay? What it does, this is why I always say, no bad cards, only information. The more we know about what's going on under the surface with us unconsciously, okay, in our subconscious mind, Carl Jung said, what is unconscious controls us. And you will know this is true because all of us have triggers. I know that's kind of a overused word right now, but it's the best word to describe what happens when we overreact, okay? Someone says something or does something which may not bother someone else at all, but for whatever reason, it hits us in our sore spot and we freak out in some way, right? And we know this feeling. Everybody knows this feeling, if you can relate. When we get triggered, someone says something, let's say your partner says something, and it hits a sore spot. You're not aware that it's a sore spot because you have no awareness. This is why tarot is so awesome, which is why learning to use it for yourself is fantastic, and not just coming to a reader like me, which I'm glad you're here, but still, you can do this for yourself. When someone accidentally or intentionally hits a sore spot, and you have no idea the sore spot is even there, next thing you know, you feel your whole body just overcome with an intense emotion of some kind. Usually it's anger. That's a big trigger. And anger is just a mask for sadness, shame, worthlessness, unlovability, like all of those base things, okay? When we have awareness about some trigger, some sore spot, then we can choose to respond rather than react. It's not easy to do. It is not easy to do, but you can kind of almost see those types of situations. When you're aware of it, you can kind of look at your life and go, okay, I know when I go to a family dinner with my parents and my siblings, and I'm not speaking for real about me, but I'm just saying this is an example. When I go to Sunday dinner at my mother's house and my brother is there and my stepdad is there, and, you know, like, again, this is a fictional example. I know now that when my brother starts talking to my mom about our childhood and he starts bragging or whatever and making fun of me, that is a trigger for me. I know that I take that and it makes me overreact, and it can bother me for days and weeks sometimes. When we now know this, we can then go in with that awareness and we can be prepared for a different response. So the brother, and we can also start relating to this trigger and have some empathy and go, okay, let me dive deeper into this feeling. What is really going on? Well, you know, maybe my brother has some insecurity, and now maybe I need to have empathy and realize that's about him. It's not even about me at all. And when you kind of start to do this, you start to heal those parts of yourself, and you start to take out the intensity of that trigger. The goal is not to get rid of the triggers, because I don't know if that's really possible. But what we can do is we can learn to respond and be in the face of our triggers without allowing it to hijack our complete well-being and emotions, okay? So that is what's going on in an area of your life, that there is either you or someone in your life is unconsciously reacting in an emotionally immature way. And I don't mean that in an emotionally mature, meaning that in a mean way. It's actually a thing when someone is just stuck in a very young part of their psyche. So Queen of Cups could be a parent, it could be you, it could be a mother. This is a very nurturing, emotionally mature person, usually a female. Page of Cups is this younger emotional response of something. So I feel like there is a person in your life, I think this is about you, that brings out this vulnerability and this feeling of like shakiness, almost like emotional shakiness, that you're not 100% sure how to navigate it because you just feel stupid, I guess, is that's what just came to me. So intuitive alert is something else I teach in class. It's like this, I feel dumb, I feel naive, I feel stupid when I'm around this person, and it makes me feel very immature. And that's this emotional immaturity piece. Now, Page of Pentacles is another young energy, but this is moving you into becoming more grounded, and again, grounding into your own being, your own body, and understanding that you are, in many aspects, you're a new soul, really. And there's a lot to learn about this lifetime and this body that you're in and this incarnation, right? It's kind of exciting. So the Page of Pentacles is saying, you know, spend some time in nature, spend some time walking, moving your body, moving the emotions through. One of the things that's really interesting I learned recently is that your emotions need to move. Emotions are energy. And they can get stuck in your body, which can cause lots of problems, right? So emotions need to move. So in order for us to help them move, sometimes, you know, dancing or listening to music can evoke an emotional response. Watching an emotional movie, talking about it to someone, right? If you talk to someone and suddenly you come onto a topic and tears just all of a sudden come out, and you suddenly realize, and they're noticing too, that it just made you well up for some reason. I notice this a lot when I work with clients. And so I gently, you know, say, tell me more about the tears. What's happening? And you can do this for yourself. So there's an area that you need to explore. Gently explore what is coming up emotionally for you, okay? And if you need help with this, I can help you. This is one of my skills. This is one of my things that I have a lot of practice on for myself and with others. So do know that I can help you. So you can click on the link below and check out my website and book a reading with me. You can come to my home here in Calgary, or we can do it via Zoom, which is the majority of my clients. So I read for people all over the world, right? And if you need a deeper dive into your life or business, I offer 3 months worth of coaching, which is meeting every 2 weeks. And I do a lot of very therapeutic, psychological, and also very intuitive. I use the tarot, and I really help guide people through a transformational experience over a 3-month period, which is also a beautiful thing. You can find out more below. And if you'd like to join for Dabbler to Diva so you can learn to do this for yourself and for others, 5 days left to register. Would love to have you in class. Check out the links below. All right, have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Take good care of yourself, and don't forget, gently explore. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.